Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the 52nd stanza of Bavan Akhari, Mahalla Panjwa. We begin with the recitation of the Salok first, followed by the Paudi, and then some reflection. Salok Lekhai Katah na Shutiai, Khin khin pullan haar, Baksanahar Baksalai, Nanak par utar paudi, Loon harami gunahgar, Begana alpamati, Jio pind jin sukh diye, Tahin janat tat, Laha maya karne, Dehdas toondad jaye, Devanhar datar prabh, Nimakhana mane basaye, Lalach jhoot bekar moh, Ya sampe man mahe, Lampat chor nindak maha, Tinhu sang behaye, Tud pave ta baks lahe, Khote sang khare, Nanak pave par brahm, Pahan neer tare. The key to understanding this passage are two phrases, Khote sang khare and Pahan neer tare, which is the last pankti of the Paudi. So the first one refers to a process, an alchemical process, if you will, of Gurmat in order to transmute our ego haume, which is the psychological lead, into the Har Self, the spiritual gold. And the second phrase, Pahan neer tare, tells us that if we go through this process, then even the impossible becomes possible. Let's look at the Salok. Lekhai Katah na Shutiai, Khin khin pullan haar, Baksanahar baksla Nanak par utar. Says Nanak, there is no escaping from reaping the consequence of our actions. Lekhai Katah na Shutiai. What is being said is that we reap what we sow. So there's no escaping the outcomes. The outcome depends on what we put in. And the problem is that we are misguided at every step. Khin khin pullan haar. So there you go. We are doing the same thing over and again, but expecting different results. Now that is insanity. So when we act out of ego consciousness, we are misguided. We are creating conditions that repeat the outcomes, and that binds us, you see. So how is one to release oneself from this kind of bondage? The Guru says, Baksanhar baksalai, Nanak par utar, by inviting the grace of the compassionate self into our lives. Then we'll be able to swim across the ocean of life. And now in the Paudi, the Guru lists out some of the problems that we are facing and some of the issues that we have. The Guru says, Loon harami gunahgar begana alpamat. That's our current condition. We are of little understanding. Alpamat. We are alienated from the self. Begana. We are foreigners to ourselves. And to top it all, we are ungrateful transgressors. Loon harami. Betrayers. And sinners, if you will. Why are we that? Because we do not realize that Jio Pind Jin Sukh Diye Tahna Janat Tat. We do not realize this tat, this truth. What is that truth? Jio Pind Jin Sukh Diye. That the self is the essence from where we emerge. In other words, we have forgotten our source. And because we do not recognize our true source, we become deluded by Maya, which is an illusion, which leads us to believe that what is transitory is real. And then attachment and greed impels us, and we wander all over seeking permanence in fleeting pleasures. Laha Maya Karane, this tundan jai, this in all 10 directions. And in the process, we become seasoned thieves and immoral slanderers. Lampat chor and nindakama. See? But, says Nanak, there is hope. If the Supreme Being so pleases, that is to say, if we can invite grace into our lives, then the counterfeit, which is the ego, is made genuine through the alchemy of association with Gurmukhs, the real article. Kote Sangha Kare. And when the Supreme Being is pleased, in other words, when Kote become Kare, then the impossible can happen. Even stones can swim. So this is an alchemical process that Guru Nanak has used in the 38th stanza of Jap Bani, which is a beautiful allegory of the goldsmith using an alchemical process to transform baser metals into gold. That's the idea. It illustrates the foundational message of Sikhi, that we have to transform our manmukh nature into that of a gurmukh, and then align with hukam to carve out our destiny. Because you see, a manmukh, our current state, we are like pawns in the hands of fate. Loon harami, gunahegar, begana, maya karane, laha madahatis, going astray. That is our fate right now. We are driven by the blind forces of Maya. But the process of Gurmat restores us, synthesizes us with our true nature. And so what happens is we become Gurmukh, a wholly integrated personality. So instead of being tossed about by our fate or blind forces, we embrace and create our own unique destiny by consciously collaborating with Hukam. So that's what an authentic Sikh life is all about. It's an alchemic process of apprenticeship to the Guru. And the psychological lead of Manamukh is cast in the mold of love to become spiritual gold, Gurmukh. On that note, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.